10 fashion designers who turned Lagos Fashion Week into a spiritual experience. Lagos Fashion Week didn't come to play. It came to remind the world that Nigerian fashion is the assignment. The culture, rich. The fabric, loud. The silhouettes, speaking grammar so fluent, even Paris took notes. From the guests to the runway, it was fashion service. The stage gleamed, the lighting made every fabric look heaven-sponsored. Thank God we have outgrown the era of influencers doing struggle walk. Those models walked like they were born in Paris and baptized in Lagos. Even the DJ deserves national honors. Because when your models strut in rhythm, it is clear, crystal clear, that your DJ is doing kingdom's work. And designers, take note. When it's time to introduce your collection, please start with a power piece. Your first appearance is the handshake to the world. You cannot come whispering when thunder is an option. How about we go straight to those 10 designers, shall we? In no particular order. Number 1, Hertunba. I call it the feminine energy in 4K. This wasn't just fashion. This was confidence wearing couture. Rich achoke, textured magic, generous silhouettes that loved every curve. Hertunba designs for women who don't seek the spotlight. The spotlight seeks them. And that beige dress with the abstract lace, a cultural dissertation. Bust cups as eyes, red-lipped symmetry like Benin bronzes reimagined. It wasn't costume. It was heritage reincarnated. Hertunba didn't design outfits. She sculpted identity. At number 2, we have Fia, F-I-A. I call it the mathematics of madness. Fia showed up allergic to symmetry. Every cut felt like a controlled explosion. Deliberate chaos, confident miscalculation, the color palette, bold, unrepentant, alive. The asymmetric orange and navy look was the thesis. Architecture meeting adrenaline. It said, I am structured but unpredictable. And my verdict? Fia isn't designing clothes. They are solving equations of beauty. At number 3, we have Fruché. I call it the softness of rebellion. Fruché came like a whispered revolution. Fluid satins, open chests, gender fluidity that didn't ask for permission, just presence. My standout, a sheer black top layered in cascading white. It moved like rhythm itself, patient, sensual, unbothered. And my verdict? Fruché proves rebellion doesn't always shout. Sometimes it glides. At number 3, we have Seven Dajana. I call it the future. The future finally wore African. If Afrofuturism had a headquarters, it would be Seven Dajana, a Lagos-bred dream stitched with Paris precision. The silhouettes were bold and intelligent. Sharp shoulders, sculpted hips, orbital sleeves that demanded a salute. Every bead looked disciplined yet alive. That's signature Lagos chaos, refined into couture. Then came the look. A sculptural gown that didn't walk, it announced itself. Soft yet commanding, royal yet rebellious. Proof that elegance can roar without losing its grace. At number 4, we have Boydo. I call it the denim with accent. Boydo turned denim into a dissertation on restraint. Muted blues, aged browns, tailoring so intentional you could feel the confidence in every seam. Then the coat arrived, a fringed denim robe flowing over a mini suit. It didn't walk. It swayed with quiet authority. And my verdict? Boydo gave us elegance without effort. Proof that luxury can whisper and still be heard. At number 6, we have Cynthia Abila. Now this is the rebirth of Igho. If Lagos could dream in color, this would be the palette. Burnt orange, sun yellow, ancestral prints, fabrics hugging melanin like reunion. Then came that cream coat hand-painted with asymmetric art. It looked like half garment, half gallery piece. Rebellion softened by grace. And my final verdict, Cynthia Abila designs for women who have outgrown introductions. At number 7, we have Ibi Lola Ogundupe. This is the woman as water. If calm had texture, it would be this collection. Silk that shimmered like the ocean at dawn, drapes that flirted with the body but never begged for attention, and my signature deep blue gown flowed like a prayer, serenity stitched in motion. And my final verdict, for the woman who doesn't raise her voice to command a room. She is the atmosphere. At number 8, we have LFJ. Now this is when fabric learned architecture. Some designers sew, LFJ engineers. Pleats and folds forming living sculptures, mint, red, sand, yellow tones breathing precision. The red piece was fire in motion, the yellow feathers, soft rebellion. And my only flaw, The finale sunglasses. It was too costume, not couture. The garment didn't need help carrying the sermon. It didn't. And my final verdict, LFJ designed emotional architecture. Geometry wearing grace. At number 9, we have Yuwande. Now this is when the earth walked the runway. Yuwande's collection smelled like home. Clay, bark, and freedom. Frayed edges, earthy tones, fabrics that looked hand-told, not mass-produced. Then the brown and beige blazer walked out. Fringe textured, chests bearing, beautifully disobedient. It didn't model, it testified. And my verdict? Fashion that hums wisdom, not wealth. Raw, rooted, revolutionary. At number 10, we have Hawa. Now this is when calm met chaos. Restrained, graceful, and deliberate. Muted tones, relaxed structure, quiet excellence. And my final verdict, the silence is the statement. Now, Lagos Fashion Week 2025 wasn't a show. No, it was a sermon. Designers didn't chase trends, they chased truth. Every stitch carried intention, every color a language of identity. Nigerian fashion is not the next wave, it is the ocean.